Obviously, we want to be 100% in extra point field goal. We want to average, 42 yards on punt. But if we do well in those two areas and everything else is lacking, to me, that's not a good day. We want to be sound in all our coverage. We want to have a sense of intimidation. But in our return game, we want to make big plays. And we're going to look overall at the average. Where does our offense start? Where does our defense start? To me, that's kind of how you can best measure your special teams unit.
Good snap, placement down, kick on the way. Kick goes right through the wind and through.
We want to be known as an attacking special teams unit. Definitely on our coverage, I think there's an attitude. There's got to be a sense of responsibility in that. And then when the return game comes up, punt return, kick return, I'd like for there to be a sense of excitement. I mean, when the ball's in the air, I would like for the fans here at North Texas to be expecting something really, really good. And while you got to have a returner back there that's got that mojo, the guys up front, it really starts off with them. I think more so than anything, we spent a lot of time in the spring trying to instill that idea that it is a privilege to be on special teams, and we can make the biggest impact the soonest on special teams, more so than any other area. We're going to play a lot of teams where they're going to play a lot of lip service to special teams. They think it's important, they say it's important, but really when it comes down to it, after you put in a series of offense or defense, or maybe you've been sitting on the sideline, when you come out on the field, this is a chance to make a big play and a chance to help win a football game.
Yeah, and I think the urgency's been really strong ever since it was announced and we were going to Conference USA. No doubt about it, when you looked at our schedule months and months and months ago, as we did in preparation for this season, 3 of the first 4 teams were in bowl games. So while we're lifting weights and recruiting last year, 3 of those first 4 opponents were getting at least 15 practices and another game and more evaluation and more development. So that puts us behind before we even got started way back in January and February. So I think that's really been a real good focus for us to get ready for this tremendous schedule. 8 teams on the 12 teams that we play this year won 8 or more games last year. So we better bring our A game every day to meetings and practices, scrimmages, as coaches and players. And it's really important that we do that. But I'll tell you what, there's a different air right now. There's a different atmosphere. There's just a different feeling. And I've sensed it all over this campus, especially a little bit last winter, some in the spring. You really feel it this summer, getting out and being around our fans, being around our freshmen at all the student orientation get-togethers that Rick Villarreal and I have been a part of. It really is starting to roll. The momentum is there. I think there's a lot of excitement. And then when you have your first home opener in 12 years, with Idaho coming in, pack the house. Let's get off to a great start. Nothing's going to be handed to us. Nothing's going to be given to us. You get what you earn. Well, let's go earn that first victory on August 31st.